Hey guys, everyone's a critic, and so am I. I'm going to be nitpicking today the Half-Blood Prince compared to the book. Nitpicking is good sometimes, and when it comes to the Harry Potter movies, if I watch those movies and never think about the books, well, they're entertaining. It's weird, I'm going to review every one of these movies, these Harry Potter movies, but I'm starting with the sixth one because of one of my friends. She sent me a video response of her review, and now I'm going to send her one of mine. My review is this: stop focusing on the couples. It was a backdrop in the books that we enjoyed and loved to talk about. The sixth movie was like, you're about to hear my nitpicking. I'm gonna start from the beginning. One, where's the Dursleys? I'm not a big fan of them, but I would have liked them to have been in there. Two, why didn't that stupid newspaper move? Alright, the Muggle woman says I could have sworn I saw it move. Is there an off switch on that newspaper? That bothered me. That really bothered me. Also, Harry used Loomis when he went into Slughorn's house, which can be, Loomis isn't really that powerful, but he did it in the third one too, right at the beginning. That's how they opened the movie, with him using magic outside of school. What? Okay. The next. What else can I say? Slughorn. Slughorn was perfect. I loved Slughorn. A lot of people thought he wouldn't be good. I thought he was great. I thought Slughorn was awesome. Blowing up the Weasley's house. I should put spoilers alert at the beginning. I won't. Blowing up the Weasley house. Let me walk you through how this happens. The Death Eaters show up at their house and try to, I'm not sure what their purpose was, because Voldemort would have been pissed if they had actually killed Harry, so maybe they were just being douches. Well, they create what I think was fiend fire around the house, and amazingly, Harry and Ginny can run right through. The other higher-up wizards can't. Well, they finally get to him, and then the Death Eaters fly up, go through their house, and blow it up. It then cuts to a shot of everyone looking very somber and sad at the house. Okay. Next shot. Ron's making out with Lavender in the Hogwarts castle. If you guys know what this means, that was a big-lipped alligator moment. I'll explain that later. But it really was, and it shouldn't have been there. They should have taken out that whole action sequence and replaced the ending battle, because in the book, Malfoy goes to all this trouble to bring the Death Eaters into the castle so they can wreak havoc. In the movie, he goes to all the trouble to bring the Death Eaters into the castle so they can laugh. All they did was walk around, shoot the thing into the sky, the Dark Mark, and laugh. That's about it. They didn't do much else. They set Hagrid's house on fire. Cool. And as one of my friends said, yeah, at the end of the movie, you got this thing where Snape goes, "How dare you use your spell against me? Yes, I'm the Half-Blood Prince." That had nothing in the movie. That was like, okay. In the book, the whole book was about Harry's relationship to this Half-Blood Prince and how he thought maybe I'm like him, and he just loved it. He admired this person so much. Then his, just doused with when he found out it was Snape. And speaking of Snape, he got made Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher in the movie. You may have missed it because it didn't show one single class with Harry and Snape. Kind of a letdown. I don't know. I love the trio in this movie. The trio, their acting was great. I loved finally seeing Butterbeer, and I'm tired of people saying that Hermione was tipsy or drunk or whatever after drinking Butterbeer. Who gives a crap? So what? It's England. And also, Butterbeer's not alcoholic, so another nitpick. But there's a lot to nitpick about this movie. But there's also a lot to celebrate. Like, Michael Gambon is no longer with us. I wasn't a fan of him. I thought the first Dumbledore in the first two movies was awesome. This Dumbledore is kind of cold. He had one good line where he says, "I ought to be young again and feel love's keen sting." That was pretty good. Didn't really like much else. What else can I say? I say a lot. Harry. Let's talk about Harry. This was definitely his best performance. Really good, and it sucks that they kept so much out. But the Blu-ray, I will say the Blu-ray has a lot of good special features, especially one deleted scene that I just adore where Harry says, "Don't worry, sir, we're almost there." And Dumbledore says, "I'm not worrying, Harry, because I'm with you." In the book, that was a powerful statement. It should have been in the movie. Fred and George's shop, I will say they did that great. They spent a lot of time on that, you could tell, and it was great. I don't mind the relationships that much, like the little thing with her toothpaste and stuff. That's okay. But seeing Ron and Lavender making out is just annoying. I mean, it had some good jokes, like when Lavender, breathed on the window and put a little heart on there, and Harry goes, "Lovely." That was funny, but the whole movie seemed to be about Ron and Lavender. And I really missed the battle at the end of the movie, where McGonagall's tearing up stuff, and she sees Snape, and everyone's just blown away. By the way, when you found out what Snape did, there was really no reaction to it. It was just kind of Harry and them talking. McGonagall didn't say much. She said, Dumbledore cared about you. That's about it. There was no White Tomb of Dumbledore's. There was no Gromp. What happened to Hagrid's brother? Don't get me started on the 5th or 4th movie. I can go forever, especially the 4th movie. That movie sucked. You know who I'm talking to? One of my friends that has me doing this video, and I agree, the 4th movie sucked. Mike Newell, you suck. You ruined it. You completely obliterated that 4th movie. Completely. Not getting started on it. Just wanted to say that. The 6th movie, I rank it as probably the 2nd best one. I still think the first one's the best. It was the most loyal to the books. Their acting was bad in that one, but who can blame them? They're kids. Quit complaining. Even the writing of Sorcerer's Stone seems childish now because you're older, but you grew up with it then, didn't you? Exactly. Hush. Closing comments. I give it 9 out of 10. I take away a big point. Actually, 8.5 out of 10. I take away a 1.5. The big point is for all the relationships, and the 0.5 is the battle at the end. I really could use more action. So that's my review of the Half-Blood Prince movie. If you have not read the books and you saw the movie, you probably think this is a dumb review. Well, you're watching it, and I'm a giant Potter fan. It's going to happen. Tune in next time when I show you James Potter. Wait, what did I say? James Potter? Yeah, this thing. James Potter. What do you think of that? That is a very rare book, in a weird way. Like I said, everyone's a critic, and so am I.